Hi, it's Travis in here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we came to Kalimdor to get some flight points, and we made our way to Thunderbluff. Today, we're going to be questing in Camp Tarajo. We're also going to be picking up, I believe, a couple of quests in Thunderbluff as well. So let's head over here. See what this innkeeper or sage truth seeker has to say. The earthen ring had pure intentions towards our plagued brethren, but who is to know the motivations of those whispering in the ears of the elder council? Forsaken, whom we have allied with, have a history of rot and deceit. Too hasty was our pact. Perhaps Cairn would have been wise to heed the warnings from Orgrimmar. Deep within the Scarlet Monastery lies the Compendium of the Fallen, guarded by crazed human zealots. Their method is forged from insanity, but their research might prove useful. Alright, so it looks like we need to go into Scarlet Monastery and find this, find the Compendium of the Fallen.
We shall meet again.
Alright, so let's go to the flight point now. We'll make our way to Camp Tarajo. Looks like it's a nice day in Thunderbluff. Happy we got the flight point here, so we never have to, you know, make that long journey to Thunderbluff ever again. Yeah, it was a nice little traveling episode. Enjoy those ones. But the plan now is we're going to quest in Camp Tarajo for a little bit, and then we're slowly but surely going to make our way down to 1,000 Needles, and then eventually probably the Shimmering Flats, depending on what we're doing. As we level up, we will most likely want to do some more dungeons in Scarlet Monastery. We still haven't done a library, armory, and cathedral, so we will be doing those in the future. Some good gear in there. Well, yeah, less than a week away, we will be playing Season of Mastery Classic. Looking forward to that. The Onyxia raid looks pretty cool. Instead of it just being Onyxia, it starts out with 2 drakes flying around Onyxia. So you have to kill those first, which is pretty cool. Adds more to the fight. I'm really interested to see what they do with AQ40 and BWL. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm happy they're adding these mechanics, because a lot of the fights were pretty, I don't know, they're just dull. And you would just zerg them down. A lot of tank and spanks in Classic WoW, I must say. There would always be like some, you know, tank swap mechanic. But most of them were tank and spanks, I think. Okay, so let's find another quest here. Maybe we'll head inside this hut and we'll see what's going on. Usually there's a quest in here. Oh, they got a leatherworking trainer. Maybe there is no quest here. If there's no quest here, then we'll most likely just head down to 1,000 Needles. I just thought that since we're here, we might as well pick up the quests. Oh. Tatterneck Steelforge. The War Chief has instructed me to study all kinds of weapons and armor. He has sent me here to the hub of both the Tauren and the Orc cultures in the Barrens to meet as many travelers as possible, and to learn about the cultures of the Barrens. He feels there's something to be learned from even the most pathetic of creatures, like the quillboar or centaur. The Razormane quillboars to the south, beyond the fields of giants, have no skilled blacksmiths, from what I am told, but they've apparently started to develop sturdier weapons. I'd like to get my hands on a few different types to learn their techniques if possible. If you wish to help bring honor to the Horde, then bring me examples of their weapons. Find me a dagger from their stalkers, a wand from their seers, and a shield from their war frenzy. That should do nicely.
May your blades never dull.
Alright, so this is probably Or if this quest is gray. No, it's green, so it's okay. Maybe the mobs we fight will potentially be gray. Our hearth is currently in Camp Tarajo. Okay, so that seems to be the only quest. There's no other quests here. And we'll repair our gear while we're here, why not?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And who's in here? Seems to be like an empty building. Alright, so let's make our way down south, and we'll deal with these quillboar. And we may make our way into the Thousand Needles and pick up the flight point there. Because I think that would be a good idea. Might do that after we slay the quillboar to the south. We'll see how long it takes us to get these weapons. And it looks like Compendium of the Fallen is going to probably be in Cathedral. Because it is a red quest. Cathedral is the last dungeon we do in Scarlet Monastery. That's for around levels like 38 plus. You do it right into your 40s. I wonder what Barrens chat's looking like. There seem to be many people chatting in Barrens chat, a lot of looking for group. But yeah, I'm happy to be in the Barrens again. It's nice that we can actually do a quest here. Thought we are probably still a little too high of a level for this zone, but at least we'll get one quest done in the Barrens. It's going to be I think it's going to be packed in some servers when Classic Season of Mastery comes out. Alright, so here we are. We're in quillboar territory. We see the thorns coming out of the ground. Blackthorn Ridge. And there's Coos. Okay, this is not looking good. These guys are like level 20. Okay, well, whatever. We'll get it done. We picked it up. Now the Seers are 24. Not bad. Just Coos is a low level. Alright, let's buff up and we'll start smacking these guys. Shouldn't have any problem with them at all. Yeah, it's not bad. We're gonna get XP from this. I don't think we'll hit level 32, but might as well do this now. Yeah, we rock these guys, man. Good place to farm wool. Oh, yeah. It's nice to go to zones like this sometimes. You get to see the power of your character. And we do a lot of damage. Especially against low levels like this. There we go, got the wand. Now we just need the shield and the backstabber. The backstabber comes off these rogue quillboars. So I wonder what I should do. Should I... Should I... Maybe we should go down, fly back, and then I could hearth back. Maybe that'll be the plan. Because there's no point in me being in Camp Taraj, to be honest. So yeah, we'll most likely, get him. There we go. Most likely fly back. Or we could hearth back from here and then run back down. I don't know if that's better. I think going to where we want to go in Thousand Needles will probably be better than we just hearth back and then fly back. Or I could just make it my hearth and then hearth back, you know, next episode. Just hearth there, or we can fly depending on what we want to do. Oh wow. Big damage. Wonder if we can loot this King's Blood. We can't. That's not good. Going to need to work on our herbalism. We're only at 95. May need to backtrack a bit and try to get that up. We're having a rough time getting these shields. Seem to want to give us one. Seen a little rogue over here. Surprised he didn't get one shot by that. Yeah, this place is pretty hard at like level 20, 23. I remember being here on my mage a couple of times. Seems like the drop's like not too high either. Kind of lucky getting the wand as fast as we did. Alright, so let's drink up again. Hopefully we get lucky this time. I'm gonna go over there and try to get that shield. Seems to have a pretty low drop rate. But the good thing is we wreck these guys, so not much downtime. Pretty unlucky here. Let's look ahead a little bit south. You like shadow step behind me? There we go, we got the backstabber. Now we just need to find the shield ones. Could be some to the south. A lot of backstabbers down here, as you can see. There's Knack. It's another quest where you have to slay all these leaders. I always found it weird that the leaders were a lower level than like the actual quillboars here. I don't know why they did that. I don't know if it's like that in Classic. Maybe it's like a TBC thing. The only downside about going to Thousand Needles, it's a kind of a... You don't see a lot of Alliance there. Maybe in the Shimmering Flats we'll see a couple. There's a War Frenzy in the water. This guy's gonna drop the shield. I have a feeling. Give us the shield. They really don't want to give us this shield. It's gotta drop soon. There we go. I'm surprised we haven't got one yet, to be honest. Come on. They don't drop shields, man. They hold on to them. They hold on to their shields, the quillboar. Good fights. Well, those fights will probably be past now, but I don't know if any of you guys are boxing fans or UFC fans, but got some couple good cards this weekend. Canelo's going to be fighting Plant. I'm looking forward to that. Come on, give us the shield. Right here. Right here. Oh my gosh. Well, at least we're getting XP, right? That's a positive. We're getting a little bit of XP. It's pretty quick. We're actually going to we might even hit level 32. If it heats up like this. Look at a two-shot. There's a boss up here. I wonder if he'll drop the shield. Look at the moves that these quillboars do. It's like headbutt you. Their quills. Got some watermelon off that one. Boss man's in here. Locke Arcbane. Let's go deal with Locke. See if he drops a shield. Give us one of your shields. This guy looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of wish a quillboar were a playable race. I always thought they should have like a neutral faction in the game. Where you could be like Centaur, Quillboar, Ogre. Goblin would probably be a part of that. You know, pandas. And many other races they added, like those foxes. I forget what they're called in retail. Alright, will we get lucky? That's the question. And we did. There we go. It's about damn time. Alright, so let's head down to 1,000 Needles. And we'll get the flight point and we'll make that place our hearth. I don't know if I'll make it our hearth. I don't think it really matters. We'll just get the flight point and then we'll fly down next episode and then we'll do that. It's a short flight anyways. Yeah, it seems like Kel'Thuzad and the Scourge have been empowering these quillboar. I didn't know that. But it makes sense after you check out Razorfen Downs. I hope we get to do Razorfen Downs. Let's see what dungeons we're... It's got SM Lib to do here. Gnomeregan. I wonder if we could get into a Gnomeregan. It's just us and a mage. I think we'd be a little too high of a level for Gnomeregan right now, wouldn't we? I thought it was like a dungeon that you needed to be like... You know, in your 20s for. Like mid-20s, mid to high 20s. Alright, so here's another Tauren elevator. Let's see which one's coming up first. Okay, so hopefully we can make it. Some cool videos of people like just making it. Or like jumping off one and then jumping onto the other. With like rocket boots. And I wonder if we'll see, what's his name? Steel Snap down here. We should keep our eye out. It would be cool to fight Steel Snap. It's pretty rare to find though. And you usually see him in like a pack of hyenas. If you do ever see him. Got some troglodytes down here. Alright, here we are on the road again. Thousand Needle's pretty cool zone. Kind of reminds me of like the Grand Canyon. Never been to the Grand Canyon, but I've seen pictures of it. And it has that vibe to it. And you see that rock or that boulder just like sitting on top of that. You think it might fall on you. And we'll be fighting the Grim Totem clan, most likely while we're here. That is like a sect of Tauren that are not allied with Thunderbluff. And they reside in Thousand Needles. So we should be, there it is right there. This is where we want to go. Freewind Post. I don't think we're going to make that that elevator. Hop on the next one. Hopefully we can make this jump. There we go. Alright, here we are. Freewind Post. Alright, so here we are.
Well met.
Get a flight point.
Well.
And I guess we'll hearth back. And then we'll turn in this quest. And this is going to be the zone we're going to be hanging out in for a little bit. For a couple of levels at least, until we do, or until we get invited to a SM library. Probably hang out here. Let's turn in this quest. Probably be like a couple bars away from 32. Like a bar and a half.
Speak, friend.
I too have doubts that the pathetic quillboars could attain any level of skill in the area of smithing. But I do as the war chief commands, and I shall learn what I can about the Razormane tribe. I have had more menial tasks, and I do so willingly if it aids the orc people. Excellent specimens indeed. The quillboar are further along than I had expected. Here, Paladin, take this and get out of my way. I'd better take a closer look at these weapons. We may have underestimated our enemy, and that's the kind of mistake we can't afford to make. Alright, so I guess we'll take this two-handed mace.
Be safe.
It seems like we've got another quest, a new ore sample. I guess we'll pick this up. Why not? Paladin, you have done well in helping me in the past. The war chief is pleased thus far with what I have accomplished and asked me to continue with renewed determination. My honor dictates that I give you proper recognition to the war chief for all you have done. But first I would ask you for your help again. Travelers recently came from the south, from a place called Thousand Needles. There they killed a kobold who had an unusual ore sample, but they would not sell it. I want a sample of that ore to examine. We'll get an orcish war sword, two-handed white sword.
Strength.
That we probably won't use. That's okay. There we go. We got a couple of quests now to do in Thousand Needles. Got our flight point at Freewind Post. And next episode we will head down to Freewind Post and we'll start questing in Thousand Needles. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.